Good morning. I wanted to show you how I organize all of my sight word materials so that I could pull them out easily during work centers and not lose any time trying to find things. I have a lot of file folder activities. I have matching activities as well as spelling, so I can just pull them out of the bin easily and hand it to a student to practice matching sight words. And then I just have all the spelling pieces right there. Students take them off. They come from that side and match them right here. And then I like to hang my sight word list on rings on these super little handy push pin hooks so that I can grab the list that I need real quick during fluency time. I have a ton of sight word worksheets that are organized by list, and so I store all of the worksheets in 1-inch binders, and I put them in page protectors so students can use dry erase markers and practice these and work independently while I practice fluency with students. And then I actually just ordered numbered binder dividers 1 through 30 so that I can break up the list so that I can just flip to list 6 without having to find it. So that will be coming in Amazon Prime in 2 days. All of my sight word worksheets are labeled in the corner by which list and what level it is so that if anything gets pulled out or unorganized, it's super easy to put back, and it's not too big or distracted so the kids notice it, but it's good for teacher and staff organization. I also store some sight word activities in my task boxes that I'll show you how students can work on these. The first task box is just to clip it. They have to find the matching word. They read it, turn it, find it, clip it. So in, you. The next task box is one of my favorites. It's a string matching board. So it starts on the top. They pick a word, the. They went up to said, down to said, for to for. They keep going until they finish it. And then the last one I have is spelling boards, so students can practice spelling in a different way, one word at a time rather than all of them, like on the file folder spelling activities. Then I have all 3 of these activities for all 30 lists, so it just depends on how many words your students are learning, if you need to prep all of them, or if you only need to work on list 1 through 10, or just the nouns. It's whatever works for your classroom and your students. And then the last thing I have at my red table where I do my language arts is my teacher binder. This is where all of my sight words, everything stays nice and organized. And this is free in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. I have sight word lists by grade, list number, checklist, flashcards, by word, data sheets. This is kind of my master copy of everything. So when I need to make more of anything, it's all right here. So let me give you a quick preview. Here's sight word lists by grade. So there's a master list, and then I break it down further for you depending on how many words you're teaching your students at a time. And then sight word list by list number, and this is how I break it down because I only work on 10 to 11 words at a time with the student. So here's a master list as well as list 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is great to send home to parents if they're working on it with their students as well. The next tab is checklists, and this is how I stay organized. You can do data, or if you're making copies, however you want. There's a master list, and then it goes down to grade level, and then I also break it down to list numbers. Then I have 2 flashcard styles, by list and by word, because if you have students that are just reviewing sight words, I might have them just go down the list real quick versus students who are working on 1 word at a time. So I keep all the masters in here to make more. Tab number 6 is the most important. This is where all the data takes place. So here's a quick assessment sheet that you can use at the beginning of the year. It has all the sight words, and it's a double-sided, and then it has a place for you to take data, notes at the end. This is what I do at the beginning of the year and pre and post IEPs as well. I also have sight word data sheets by grade level. So primer, first grade, second grade, etc. And then I break it down to list number as well, so you can get more trials on these. I have some things for parents so that you can send these home at the beginning of the year so students can practice working on sight words, as well as you could update families if they're practicing sight words at home, words the student has mastered and new words they're working on, as well as a mastered list for them so parents